In this video, I'm going to be modeling for you a few strategies that third graders can use to find the unknown side in a rectilinear shape. It's important to have all of your sides because those sides you're definitely going to use when you add all of them up for perimeter, and then you might need to use those sides if you are breaking it up to then find the inside areas. So I'm going to model for you a few different strategies. It really depends on the student on how they're visualizing and what works for them to see which strategy they're most successful with. So I'm going to model a few of them. This first one here, I'm looking for this unknown side right there. Okay, and I need that so that I can add for the perimeter, or breaking up, I might need it for something. So I'm going to think about, it's a lot easier to find unknown sides when things are rectangles, because rectangles, opposite sides are equal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually make this rectilinear shape into a rectangle. So now I have this big rectangle, okay? And I know that this side is equal to this side, because opposite sides are equal. Now if I look here, nothing exactly right here is going to tell me the length, but I do know that this plus this can help me. This whole side right here, if I really pay attention, the opposite is 17. So I know that this new side I made plus the old side that was already there equals 17. So 14 plus something equals 17, because this whole opposite side is equal to this whole opposite side. So if I think 14 plus something equals 17, 14 plus 3 equals 17. So now I'm going to use more of my remembering that opposite sides are equal in a rectangle. So here I made this new rectangle. If this is 3, then this is 3. So the unknown here for this side is 3. So now that I have all my sides, I could add them all to find perimeter, or break it up. If I broke it up right here, I needed that 3 to do 3 times 6. So that's why it's very important to find it, because you might need it for area. You definitely need it for perimeter. All right, let me show you another strategy that some third graders might use. So here, I'm looking for this side right here. When I go around, I see I'm missing a side. And I'm definitely going to need that to find the perimeter, but I might need it if I decide to break it up to find the area. I need to know this times here is going to find me the area of this part. So it's very important that I have all my sides. So some third graders think about it this way. So if I'm trying to find this horizontal piece, well, I know that this horizontal piece plus this horizontal piece is going to be equal to the whole big horizontal. So the two small horizontals are going to equal the big horizontal, just like these two vertical pieces equal this one. 8 and 2 is 10. So 4 plus something equals 12. I like to sometimes take my marker and make sure I'm focusing on the lines that are going the same way. So 4 plus something is going to equal 12. So I know that 4 plus 8 equals 12. So, and you can also too, some third graders even visualize if I bump this 4 up and I pretend that it doesn't even exist, I know that this side would equal 12. So plus 4 equals 12. So that's really 3 strategies for you that you can use. You can make the whole rectilinear into a rectangle and use opposite sides to help you find a little equation. You can just trace over the like sides, the sides that are all parallel, and think these two short horizontals need to add up to the large horizontal. Or you can also visualize thinking about this part that's poking out in the rectilinear. If you bump it up and it's right here, this side is the new side that you make is going to be equal to 12. So 4 plus 8 more is 12. So this takes a lot of practice, and it takes a lot of visualizing, because this really isn't a real part of the rectilinear shape. And if you bump this up, that's not a real attribute of this rectilinear shape. So it takes a lot of practice, and you got to find what skill works best for your third grader. But once you find the unknown sides, then you add up all the sides around it for perimeter, or you break it apart inside in whatever way you would like to find smaller areas and then add those areas together. So keep practicing this. It takes a lot of practice. It's a lot of visualization and connecting pieces together in this shape. So keep practicing.